Hello everyone, welcome to another early thoughts video on the channel. This time it's gonna be for Wolongfallen Dynasty. This is the next game from Team Ninja, the masters behind Neo 1 and Neo 2. I have played over 10 hours so far, and even if I am genuinely enjoying my time with the game, it feels like a step back overall from Neo 2. It's less streamlined. It seems they pulled back some of the features, copied others, but didn't add any new meaningful ones. Wolong is Team Ninja's take a Chinese ancient story and Dynasty Warriors as a whole, but they are turning it into a Souls-like, of course. It's fun, because the combat is very much Neo, and it feels as fast and fluid as Neo. It's still missing something. The story is all over the place. It's not that I don't like it, but it's following Neo's story model to a T. Instead of Amrita that you had in Neo, you have the Elixir here in Wolong that changes peoples and beasts into full-on demons. You have a shady character manipulating figures behind the curtains and providing the elixir to everyone, just like in Neo, where there is a shady character that's controlling the Amrita stock and it's giving it to a few different important figures that you'll be fighting. There is really no innovation in the story design, it's basically Dynasty Warriors Neo. Combat-wise, feels like gear and inventory management is Neo 0.9, they seem to have removed some of the better features and kept the worst. Gear overall feels bland and there is not a lot of reasons to upgrade, at least on the 10 hours I played. I mostly kept the same gear I found at the beginning of the game and been upgrading it as you find materials through the levels and go to the blacksmith to upgrade them. You need to sink a lot of points into equipment weight so it doesn't turn red if you really want to equip something better. The gear is rated as stars, different to Neo. The more stars the better the gear, as it has more affixes to it, attached to it, similar to ARPGs like Path of Exile and Neo, of course. You can also go into the blacksmith and change one affix in your gear for a better one, but that's really min-maxing, and so far I haven't really felt like I really needed to do that, because the game is very easy so far, at least. Even the boss fight, the first boss fight, which everyone is saying that, oh, it's very hard, I mean, it took me like 2-3 tries. It's not hard, it's all about deflecting, just like, it's like they picked Neo combat and added the deflect mechanic, which will, as you deflect more and more, it will do more and more spirit damage, which will break the enemy's poise, and you can do a really big damage attack, just like you could do in Sekiro. It's basically Neo plus Sekiro, but worse. The big addition to combat are also the battle and morale flags that will raise your fortitude. The more of them you collect, basically the more fortitude you'll get, the more morale you'll get. There's also this thing called morale rank, which is basically the enemy level. The more of these flags you are collecting, the higher your morale rank is, so you take less damage, do more damage to high morale level enemies. If you take down high morale level enemies, you also probably increase your morale rank by 1 point, it depends. All this is doing is rewarding you first for exploration and second for cleaning out the map before you face the boss of the map. It's counterintuitive in a way, as if you want the game to be harder, you'll basically need to ignore all the exploration and ignore killing every enemy in the map and just rush for the boss, so it's not a very good system in my opinion if you want to get the game to be harder. It gets easier and easier as you collect more battle flags, more morale flags, and as you kill more enemies. I would say early game so far, this feels like a step down from Neo 2, but the fluidity and the speed of the combat is as good as previous iterations of Team Ninja games, so I am still having fun. I'll try to post a full review soon, maybe next week, so keep an eye out on the channel for that. I hope you liked this short video on some early thoughts for Wolongfallen Dynasty, and see you on the next one, guys. Have a good one.